15. This is my own matter, but I'm ready to sell off what's mine. Ownership has adds and disadvantages, and the upkeep keeps me up at night after the book closes, and the eyes ought to follow. What you believe next has its way of putting to bed what could rise into shiny. I own matter, but after the fact, and often before wiping my feet. I owe an awful amount and steal a voice to pay for gratitude. But when it comes down to it, who's listening or watching or willingly changing as the mouth rinses against the teeth of a truth? Trust me, or fly by the seal of your chance or can't or trail by errors. My offer, with no warranty, comes with a rock anthem and a small set of antlers, boxed. If over the days of accessing the dispossessions, your face reddens, and arteries hearten for something more impulsive, fry an egg over easy, or sway on the train unconstrained or round the square, enough to mark a lengthy period with a question and voice the inescapable. Okay, skipping to 19. Where have been
officially,
distressing the mistress,
categorically,
same old, same old. Who comes first?
perturbably,
Low, blinded bind.
agony,
A foreman for skinning enmity,
lopsided,
brick by brick.
parenthetically,
Deceived by illustrations, receipts that have been
incalculable,
stamped, on notice,
smeared,
needing a signature,
oh mind,
achingly accusative, laying bare
a musical,
riches, hard on the knees, great sages,
so liminally,
condemnable on afterthoughts.
again,
They were singing alone, stealing a show. Awful. A bad idea like bad wine.
chill it,
Bested by curtaining.
slumming into being.
Okay.
Number 20. 20% of human genes have been patented by private forms.
My, this is a distressing dilemma. Mistress Goody recalls a situation of her own.
The only good thing about watching the speed was getting to watch it.
Isadora and her Grecian ideas of simplicity, jazz babies imprisoned by the ultimate absurdity art, echoes death comes to every generation.
In addition, nearly all the survivors were partially or totally blinded by oil.
Asparagus polytechnic treachery. Nights refilled by centennial brewery hoops. Smuggled dolphin dignity.
Handful, bundle, crooked, drunk, lopsided, intoxicated, so quepa.
Fragment of a letter from Chuck to Brick. Parenthetically, I like Sylvie and Bruno better than Alice.
Illustrate the media's attempts to discredit Christians by citing the muckraking done against Pat Robertson when he ran.
Collections held in suspense are receipts that have been recorded into
Bernsteining in the cafe of the future. You have to be utterly convinced that what you are doing is foolproof.
Now, girls, here we are. Watch out for the swans and mind your God. Here she goes again from every other member of the board.
3-course God sass sells all Sicilian less show.
Music means laying bare the social roots seated at a glossy black gutsy club staged at the clef leans Philadelphia cream sneeze.
The story so far, the bomb squad paid them each $100, People disputed that he said they would get suspicious. Besides, he had a successful landscaping wife. America had arrived in a revolutionary camp for released and failed Austrians, bored their way to freedom.
Disposing of tables and chairs, they crawled on hands and knees about their internal Hammond organs and implicated enthusiasm with mental illness in selected mess sages.
UT liked enough about it a lot to check it out. You instead would have to provide reasons why it's contemptible trash and no more than that.
At the same time, he was also singing on the current hit, Double Lovin' over the next few years, Donnie Alone, and Donnie with the Almonds.
Super Bowl ref steals the Ox Show, Monday, February 6, 2006. His proudness for those who wish to believe the outcry regarding the complete trashing of the
reading good food, read wine, chillin' with the girls, moving night with a hubby blast. But tomorrow looks like a bad idea, too, with the weather.
After I calmed down into something like passionality, he said he thought we had perhaps done the best thing we could for those people in leaving them to curtains.
So now we're moving on.
I just wanted to say one thing about that, that poem that we just did. I took each line from number 19 and Googled it. So that's how I got that. If the voices are there to try to make it sound like we took it from other sources, which we did.
So